So you said, can you please bring a sentence where ahad means one, and then one of?
According to Muslim scholars are confirming that. Yeah, give me Islamic sources where the word ahad is used as one of and also once.
Come, let's talk.
Yasser Qadi.
You don't like Yasser Qadi? You don't like Yasser Qadi? Yasser Qadi is a kafir. Did you listen that? Yasser Qadi is kafir. I know Allah doesn't make sense. I know Allah is stupid.
If any scholar says that ahad is one of, he's not a scholar. Talking about sex in Islam.
He's not talking about sex in Islam.
He's talking about sex. He's like, don't be Shia, don't be Sunni, go to Jesus. I asked him how many sexes are there in Christianity.
There is one Christ which everyone needs to bow down.
And there is one Allah as well. But that's a dumb analogy to say because there are different sects.
Are you Orthodox? Are you Protestant? Are you Catholic?
Are you sure?
Yes. Are you born again?
No, there are three daughters.
Are you very positive about
There is
it?
one Allah and three
Why are you
daughters.
smiling when you lie?
Stop.
There is one Allah and three daughters.
Quran?
Yeah, it's in the Quran. Surah 53.
Bring the Quran.
Surah 53.
Allah is one.
Surah 53.
What does that mean?
One of.
You can't even speak Arabic. Ahad means the one.
Ahad means one of.
One of.
Quran clearly
Since when
says.
do you know?
Since your scholars are telling us, and that's Arabic.
Which scholar says that it's one of?
You want to hear?
I know nothing.
I'll
Is it the one or one of?
It's one of.
Even
So the verse says,
the one,
say Allah is
even
one
the
of.
one who wrote
Yeah.
the Satanic
What does that? That
verses,
doesn't even make
I
sense.
know,
What do you
Allah
mean?
doesn't make
Nicely
sense. I know. Allah
clearly
doesn't make sense.
that Allah
Surah
has
112 doesn't
three
make
daughters.
sense.
Question, what would make more sense?
It's not a
Say
novel.
Allah
It's
is
not a
one.
novel.
Say Allah
It's
is
a
one of.
It's a truth written by.
Doesn't matter, both of them are coming from Islam. Islamic Allah doesn't make sense. Let me show you. Let me show you who are telling you that. Okay?
Salman Rushdie, yeah.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
How much money?
Even Quran says Allah has three daughters. Even Quran says Allah.
Wait.
Translation.
Wait. Why are you going to the translation? I'm gonna let Muslim scholars to tell you.
One of.
She's gonna bring us some Shi'i, probably some messed up Shi'i, and is a scholar.
No, just bring a scholar and then we'll see.
2946.
Wait, I'm a real scholar, yeah. Don't
So it would
give us
make
some.
more sense to say Allah is the one rather than Allah is one of.
I know
because
it will
that is
make
grammatically wrong.
I know it will make sense, but I am
Ahad,
sorry.
you don't even know
Allah
what Arabic-
doesn't
you don't
make
even know
sense.
Arabic, you don't
I
even
know
speak Arabic.
Allah
You don't
doesn't
speak
make
Arabic.
sense.
Ahad, what does
Do the
Ahad
Muslim,
mean?
they
What
know,
does Ahad mean? What
know
does
the
Ahad
Arabic?
mean? What does
Yeah,
Ahad
they know
mean?
the Arabic?
Yes.
No one
I know
knows.
Arabic, I can speak Arabic.
no.
I speak Arabic. How do you know, man? You don't even know Arabic.
95% Muslims, they don't know the Arabic. They don't know the Arabic. That's why they don't know their religion.
What is this? What? That's a YouTube video.
Sufi, no, it's a Sufi.
No, Safina. What is this?
Wait.
Which scholar is this?
Wait. I'm gonna give you all
Okay,
the
no
scholars
problem.
you need.
She just wore a random.
Patience.
Okay,
I'm
no
gonna
problem.
give you
Patience.
all
And
the
11-second
scholars.
video.
I'm
Is she
gonna-
your girlfriend?
No, she's
She
not
your
my
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Can you bring the scholar? Can you bring the
She's not
scholar?
my girlfriend. I'm gonna give you scholar.
Yeah, thank you. Just bring the scholar.
Wait.
Give us
I'm
a
gonna
proper
give you
scholar. Don't give us some Sufi or something like that.
I'm gonna give you scholar. Wait.
Just wait, man. Just wait.
I know Allah doesn't make sense. I know Allah is
Says
stupid.
the one
If
who
any
has
scholar
God.
says that
I
Ahad is
can't
one
do
of, he's not a scholar.
Maybe I can get you from internet that Jesus was Superman. Or Mickey Mouse. Very easy.
I love to offer you something else for your offer,
Why
but
you
all I
spread
can
it to
say
other
is
people?
go and get
Can
Muhammad's
you stick to
mother.
what you're talking about?
I'm
Bring the
wait,
scholar.
wait, I'm getting you
Jesus'
scholar.
father,
I am
or,
getting you
get you
scholar.
Muhammad's mother.
I am getting you scholar. Wait.
Where's the same cartoon that went and cursed Jesus? That same cartoon cursed Jesus, you know? You know that or not? Hey, Hatun, can you please speak to me?
Who's Jesus' father?
Okay. The scholar, who's the scholar?
Wait, coming.
What's the name of the scholar?
Wait, coming.
Give us names.
Wait, coming. Patience is a virtue according to Islam.
Remember that Xmas? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Muhammad Rahman Rahim.
And then it's like, it means only Allah's God.
Okay, which scholar is it?
It's a video. Wait,
I'm
coming.
not going to be patient for 50 minutes.
It's
Wait.
not gonna be 15 minutes. You don't even
Are
have
you
time
Muslim?
for Allah
No.
nonsense. I can't do much
Ahad
about
means
it.
the one.
Ahad means the one.
Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus.
Can you check the time for the
Come to
camera?
Jesus.
You know Arabic more than me.
Come to Jesus.
Which scholar? Which scholar is it?
Come, let's talk.
Yasser Qadi.
You don't like Yasser Qadi? You don't like Yasser Qadi?
Why are you scared?
Yasser Qadi is a kafir. Listen, did you listen that? Yasser Qadi is kafir.
Yasser
He might be kafir.
Why is he
He might be kafir.
Why is he kafir?
He might be
Why is he
kafir.
kafir? Listen.
He might be
Why is he
kafir.
kafir?
He might be
Why is
kafir.
he kafir?
He might be kafir. But you know, he's still qualified to talk about Islam from Medina unit.
You can do kufr without being kafir. He says that the Quran is imperfect. First of all,
I know, I'm getting my
He's
back.
the
right.
Quran is imperfect.
He is right. He's right.
So he's closer to you than
Yeah,
me.
he's
closer
right.
to you than me.
He's right.
Be quiet. Okay,
He's
can you
right.
bring where it says that he said Ahad is one of.
Yo, you need to tell a scholar, a proper
Okay,
scholar.
she said Yasser Qadi. Can you bring now the proof where it
Yasser
says
Qadri
that he says
is
Ahad
right-
means one of?
Rightly
Thank you.
saying Quran
Okay.
is not a perfect book.
What you say? واحد. What the hell?
Al-Wahid. Ahad and Al-Wahid is the same thing.
No.
Ahad
No,
is
no,
an
no,
adjective.
no, no, no,
I
no.
know.
Al-Wahid is
This
a
is a
noun.
wahid.
She's lying. Al-Wahid is a
This is
noun.
a wahid.
Ahad is an adjective.
No, 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 no. This is Wahid.
Ahad
This
is an
is
adjective.
Ahad.
So you know Arabic.
This is Ahad. This is Wahid.
I guess my question is,
I want to compare.
That is the dumbest thing
I
I've heard
guess,
today.
I know Allah say the
This is
dumbest
Wahid.
things.
Same meaning.
It's the
Allah,
same meaning.
You're right.
The one.
Allah,
She says it's one
Allah
of.
says the dumbest things.
Qul Allahu Ahad.
Ahad.
Say He is Allah, the
You're
one
right.
and only.
You're right.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
No,
a
it does-
translation
it doesn't say one
that
of.
has been translated
this.
by your
What does it
people.
say? No, what does it
And
say?
it is the same people. It is the same people you identified as the kafir. It is the same people. Actually, it is coming from the same God. Where it has been expressed, Allah
Even
says
Yasser
the
Qadi didn't say that.
dumbest
Ahad.
things.
Ahad.
Allah
Ammi, you
says
speak
the
Arabic.
dumbest
What does Ahad
thing.
mean? One.
According to
Thank
who?
you. One.
According to who?
According to your scholars, it is one of.
Ahad and Al-Wahid is the
According
same thing.
to
Ahad and Al-Wahid is the
scholars.
same thing. Thank you.
He
He's
don't know.
Arabic. He's from
He
Sudan.
don't know.
He's from Sudan.
He don't know.
He's
No,
from
no, no.
Sudan.
You don't know. No, no, no. You
Hatun,
don't
Hatun,
know.
Hatun. If we compare this, look, it's
Wahid
in Arabic, it's not in
is
English.
this.
It's not.
Ahad is this.
Hatun. Bro,
Ahad
what's
is
wrong
this.
with this lady?
Yes,
Wahid
listen.
means
Thank you.
one of.
No, man, Ali Khan is even worse. He's even worse.
Ahad means
This guy doesn't see that.
Stop bringing American scholars.
So scholars after scholars are just
American
words.
scholars.
All of those.
He's not American scholar. He's a Muslim scholar,
Okay.
and Muslim scholar
okay,
is
okay.
telling us Ahad
Okay.
means one of. No. So since we figured out, according to your Muslim scholars, Allah is one of, can you be kind enough and then tell me? I don't care what Yasser Qadi does. I care what he says. And that someone who studied from the Medina University, someone who is teaching dawah is a kafir now. Go and deal with it. Of course, I want to take the opportunity. I want to take the opportunity.
This is Russia and
I know.
America.
I want to take the opportunity. He says China. Don't lie about
No,
it.
no, no. He said Russia and America. Be quiet in this conversation.
I want to bring
He didn't
this
say
to
China.
everyone's attention. Since Yasser Qadi is identified as a kafir by Muslims, he needs to watch out. From now on, his life is in danger. Yasser Qadi, watch out. Your Muslim brothers are not going to be
She
nice
can never give
to
us a
you.
reputable scholar.
So,
She can
now,
never give us a reputable
scholars after scholars,
It's done with
and the dictionary after dictionary, we identified Ahad means one of.
Can you bring a
No,
scholar?
I showed him.
We
I
disregard
showed
Yasser
him.
Qadi.
I don't care you disregard him. I don't care you butchered him, sliced him, and then put it in the bin. I don't care whatever you've done to him. But right now, I am very much concerned what is going to happen to him. When you publicly identified him as a kafir, I want to reach to the wherever he lives. All the FBI people, protect Yasser Qadi from the Muslim people. Protect him from the Muslim people. Now, since Ahad is been explained as one of, Allah is one of something, let's ask the question. One of what? Answer my question. And answer my question. Answer my question.
Can we read it in full?
Answer my question.
Okay, thank you. Let's read it in full.
Answer
Okay, please,
my
thank you. Okay.
question.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Okay.
Put it in here, my friend.
Let's say hypothetically.
Hatun,
Bro.
Allah is one of
They
what?
can't hear you. It's fine.
Allah is
Just
one of
bro.
what? That's what I'm
Brian,
asking.
the mic is here. The mic is here. It's fine.
Okay.
They can't hear you.
قل هو الله أحد. Let's say hypothetically it says one of. Let's bring the next verse. Allah Samad, Allah the Eternal, Absolute. How would it make sense for the end of the verse to say one of and then the next verse bring Allah's name again? Does that mean that the two verses come together?
And secondly, her scholars. Yes, sir. That's it.
It would make way more sense to say that Qul huwa Allahu ahad is He is Allah, the one and only, for the next verse to bring Allah's name again.
So I think
Allah, the
Ibrahim,
Eternal, the Absolute.
Ibrahim, so it is good that you think it doesn't make sense and it will make better sense because if it says Allah is one and then Allah is absolute and all
Because
that
one
jazz.
of,
Let me finish.
how can it stop at one
let
of?
me finish.
Please.
Let me finish.
No, this is my argument.
It is not.
Okay,
Yeah, I am responding. I am responding. I am responding. I am responding.
she heard my question.
So, how, you are like 18 to 19? You are
15.
15. You are 15 years old and I am grateful we already recognize that Allah doesn't make that much sense. Whatever Allah
never
says.
said that.
Ahad is the word. Allah is the Ahad is the word. What Muhammad passed it to people. I showed the scholars and the dictionaries. It states that Ahad is one of. So therefore, I am sorry that Allah doesn't make sense. I am asking the basic question. Also, I am stressed with the presence of those people among my brothers. It's not for they already spotted him. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. So I want to know. You know them. Do something about it.
I know when they come on stuff.
Do something about it. You know people and you don't do anything about it.
What do you want me to do? Look how big they
Huh? So what? You said you
Want
will
me to go
stop
personal?
it. You said you will stop
I
it.
said when they come.
What is it? Like they're already walking on him. They already shuffled him.
We told him to
They
stop.
already shuffled him around.
He's going.
They already shuffled him around. Anyway, so while Allah is one of, listen, I am speaking. While Allah is one of what? That's my question. My second question is, I am disappointed.
Let's go, guys. Please go
I
back.
am disappointed.
Okay, no problem.
I am sorry that you don't look nice on the camera. I am disappointed that Allah is saying things which is nonsense.
Okay, can I respond to your argument?
Yeah.
Okay.
Call us scholars, والله.
So she brought Yasser Qadi and Nu'man Ali Khan saying that one ahad, which is an
I
adjective.
showed you dictionary.
Huh?
And then I showed you
You didn't show me the dictionary. Can you show it again? Can you show it again? Okay, no problem. Okay. So ahad, first of all, is an adjective. How can an adjective describe one of? That's my response. How can ahad, which is an adjective, mean one of?
It's fine.
Okay, no problem. That's my answer. Yeah.
So that is third time I'm asking you the same question.
Okay.
According to your scholars, they are Muslim scholars. They express ahad means one of. You already
Did he
heard
bring an
it from.
explanation?
You
Yeah.
already
What was his
heard it from the.
explanation?
You
What was his
already.
explanation?
You
What was
already
his
heard it from the
explanation?
video. Would you
I
like
didn't
to
hear
it
it.
again?
You just brought.
Would you like to hear it again?
Can you please show the camera the explanation on
the
why he said
once-
ahad is one of?
Okay, in that case, be calm and listen.
Okay,
Be calm and listen then. Listen what he's gonna
Let's
say.
watch the video together. You can bring both of them if you want. I want you
No.
not only for him that he quoted ahad is one of. I want you to show the explanation. If he has a good explanation, that means there's no point in bringing him into
No
the
worries,
discussion.
no worries.
Secondly, bring us reputable
Wait.
Okay, I
am
have one point
I am-
before she speaks.
No.
I have one point before she speaks. Is Nu'man Ali Khan and Yasser Qadi Arabic speaking scholars?
Firstly, by the
answer
way,
is no.
they are American scholars.
American.
They were born in America, blah, blah, blah. We do not accept them, firstly, right? So therefore, if you're here trying to bring someone, bring us reputable scholars that we accept. No, Yasser Qadi and no Mali Khan
Who
born
do
in
you
America.
expect? Who do you
All right,
expect?
bring us somebody from
would I
Saudi
accept
Arabia,
pedophile?
a reputable
Christian
scholar,
priests
not
are
Americans.
pedophiles.
I said
Okay.
Christian
All right,
prince.
Okay.
thank you very much.
So,
Christian
Here's
prince.
your mic.
Do you accept Christian prince as a scholar and an Arab speaker?
No.
Why would we
I?
accept priest?
No. I said
prince.
Christian.
Okay,
prince.
yes.
Christian priest.
Christian
Wait, can we
prince.
just let Hatun
For what?
share the video?
For what?
You don't know Christian prince?
Can we please
I know what
watch
they
it
are,
first
I'm saying-
together?
Yeah.
Us two, and then we
Christian
can.
prince.
Okay,
Prince.
thank you.
Christian prince.
Christian.
Why would I accept
No,
Christian
don't
prince?
stop in the middle. Show the whole of
I
the
don't
video.
accept it.
He speaks Arabic.
He's lying. He says he's an ex-Muslim. He's not.
He speaks
he
Arabic.
never said he's
So what?
ex-Muslim.
He never says he's ex-Muslim.
He never said it. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie.
I thought he did. So what? If he speaks Arabic, like a
Do you
10-year-old
do you
can
expect
speak
us?
Arabic.
Do
A
you?
10-year-old can
Can we
accept
please
his
watch the
Arabic?
video?
I'm waiting your brother to shut
Ahmed, be quiet. She wants to show the video.
up. Okay, so
Please show it to the
listen.
beginning. I want to watch the whole
Shush,
video.
shush now, shush
Why are
now.
you telling me to shush?
Shush now, I'm gonna respond what you said, okay?
I'm a patient man. I want to watch the whole video.
Okay, you are patient now. Okay,
I'm a
that's
patient
fine.
man. I want to watch the whole video.
Okay.
Don't go in the middle.
Okay, shush, no,
I
no.
want to watch the whole video. Thank you.
Lord, please help me to be patient as much as this gentleman is.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so now, let me first make my case. I am very much disappointed that you are cherry picking your scholars.
I am not You're cherry picking scholars. You're cherry
So why are you cutting me off?
I'm not cutting you off.
You just cut me off. That was
because
cutting
you
off.
said that
You
no,
said
You
you are
spoke and I
patient.
responded.
I didn't ask you question. I am just.
Be quiet, be quiet. Now you're cutting her off, man. Okay, speak. You can speak now. I'm patient. I can wait.
So, thank you. So, I am very disappointed that you've been very much, I think it is called racist towards Muslims who live in America because they choose to live in America and they are Muslims who went to Saudi
lot of great
Arabia,
scholars in America.
who went to Saudi
There's a lot of
Arabia.
great scholars
Why
in
are you
America.
cutting me off?
There's a lot
What
of great
happened to your
scholars in
patience skills?
Sheikh Uthman
What
Farouk.
happened to your patience skills? What happened to your patience?
My
Zero.
patience skills can be used in watching the whole
Zero.
video.
So no,
My patience
no,
skills
he
can
knows.
be used in
He
watching the whole
knows.
video.
He
but you
knows
don't want
Allah
to
is
show.
going to
You don't want
destroy
show me
him.
the video.
Shush now.
You don't want to show me the video. Show me the video. Show me the video. Cut to the chase. Show me the video. Show me the video. Cut
Now,
to the chase.
after I
don't want to
identify-
hear you speaking, paraphrasing the video. I want to watch it myself.
I'm gonna show
I
you
want
the
to
video.
watch you the,
I
I
am.
want to watch the video.
I wanted to show you the video 10 minutes
wasted
ago.
my time.
You didn't
I'm
want
trying
to
to watch the
listen.
video.
So
Can I
now
watch the
let me
video while
identify
walking off?
something. It's
Can I
up
watch
to
the
you.
video
It's up to
while
you.
walking off?
Whatever you wanna do, it's up to you. So after you identified Muslims who live in America,
It's not racist.
and then you've been racist towards them, I do acknowledge that is very much
Okay, I'm
Islamic,
racist.
and
No
that's
problem.
absolutely fine. Followers of Islam is racist towards their brothers, and I showed you two scholars, you cherry picked them, and then you identify them as
Rahman
kafir.
Ali Khan
I
committed
want to,
zina.
I
But
want to
how can I
express
accept a
them.
scholar that committed-
I want to express. So, look, their scholars are committing zina, and then this Muslim gentleman is saying, don't expose their sin publicly.
Don't publicize
Yeah,
their
don't
sins, 'cause it's
publicize.
haram.
Yeah.
Simple as.
He,
Their sin,
he,
their
had,
sin,
he,
their sin.
he had sex outside of marriage.
I said a sin.
Like Muhammad did, okay? So now,
Okay, can I
since
please
those
watch the video?
butchers, since those scholars are being destroyed, let's
From the
now,
video- from the
let's,
beginning, thank you.
this video is 8 minutes, 18 seconds.
I have no problem
Let's
in
listen.
watching it. Okay.
Listen,
I want to. I can't even hear it. I can't even see it.
shush, if you shush, you listen.
I can't hear it.
If you shush, you will listen.
Can we watch it us two?
If you shush, you
Okay.
will hear.
In chapter 112, verse 1 in the Quran, it says that Allah is Ahad. What is the correct translation of this verse? How do we properly understand it? Most English translations will render this as Allah is one. In this video, I'm going to show a number of clips. One of them is from our brother Christian Prince. Another is from a brother who only has content in Arabic, but I will be providing translation for what he says. Another is from a Muslim scholar, Noman Ali Khan. To give sort of the foundation of this video, to get us started, I'm sure many of you have heard this from Christian Prince before. What does Ahad mean? He often gets Muslims calling him up, or he's responding to Muslims, and he tells them what the true meaning of Ahad is in Arabic.
Where in the Quran it says Allah is one?
قل هو الله أحد. See Allah is
But the word Ahad does not mean one, my friend. Who told you Arabic? Did you know Arabic? وَمَا يُعَلِّمَانِ مِنْ أَحَدٍ what the word ahad here mean? Exactly the same word.
One and it's in,
No, it does not mean one, my friend. It does not mean one. Let us see a translation. Your Muslim translation, chapter 2, verse 102. It says one of.
As you can see, Christian Prince lets us know that ahad does not mean one, but instead means one of. Here's another clip from our brother who speaks in Arabic, and there'll be a translation in the text to follow along.
قل هو الله أحد. أحد هذه يعني جزء من الكل. واحد من وليس واحد. بدليل أن القرآن استخدم قال فإلهنا وإلهكم واحد. هنا استخدم كلمة واحد الذي لا ثاني له في اللغة وفي المصطلح وفي العرف، معناه لا ثاني له، هو الوحيد. هنا صحيح. أما أحد من ناحية اللغة واللسان العربي يعني جزء من الكل.
Once again, like Christian Prince said, this brother says that the word ahad does not mean wahid. It doesn't mean one, but instead it means one of. Ahad refers to a part within the whole, a part within the whole. This means that when the verse says Allah is ahad, it's saying that he's one of something in a larger category or group of things. What is Allah one of? Now we have a clip from a Muslim scholar, Numan Ali Khan, who provides us with an amazing admission that not only does the word ahad mean one of in the genitive construct, and when it's used negatively it means no one or not anyone. Here's a clip. He begins by translating the verse for us.
He is ahad. There were two sentences fused into one. When you have two khabar, that's what happens linguistically. Two sentences are fused into one. And the way we would translate them is, He is Allah, comma, one. And I actually, one is really not a good translation of ahad. The first thing we need to know is the difference between wahid and ahad. Wahid and ahad. The word ahad is, the word wahid, you know, wahid ithnain thalath, this is what? One. Wahid means one. So how come Allah doesn't say, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ wahid? Ahad is used negatively only. It's not used in a positive sense. It's only used not anyone at all. وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. Let no one at all commit shirk with Allah. Not no one at all. So that ahad is an absolute negation. That's where ahad is used. It's not used in a positive. When you want to speak in the positive, you use wahid. When you want to speak in the negative, you use ahad. Especially the exclusive, the absolute kind of negative. That's the first thing. But the thing is, in this surah, ahad is not being used in the negative, it's being used in the positive. So it's already unique. It's not something that normally happens in Arabic. The only other, so it's ahad is used in the negative. The second place ahad is used is in idafa. Ahadukum, ayawaddu ahadukum, right? Would any of you like أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه in Surah Al-Hujurat? Would any of you like, would any one of you like that they would eat the dead flesh of their dead brother, etc., right? That ahadukum, when it's one of. Now I'm saying idafa, that's the technical term. The English term is one of. So one of them, one of you, one of the Muslims. Ahadul Muslimin, ahadukum, ahaduhuma. By itself, it's only used in the negative. If you want to use it in the positive, you have to add something else to it. It becomes part of something else. One of, or the first of, etc., etc.
Not only do we get a definition from Numan here,
not anyone at all. One of.
He also states that ahad should not be properly translated as one.
And I actually, one is really not a good translation of ahad.
Confirming exactly what was said earlier by our brother Christian Prince and our other brother. Now he makes another admission that the word ahad, as it is used in chapter 112 verse 1, is the only exception to the rule. It's the only time that the word is used in this way. Of course I disagree with him, but what he's admitting to here is that if the word ahad here is used positively and not in a genitive construct, then it would be the only time it is ever used like that in the entire Quran. What he's about to say here is that the word ahad, every single time it's used in the Quran, it is only ever used to mean one of, or if it's used in a negation, not anyone. Of course, as a Muslim scholar, he tries to argue for the fact that it doesn't mean one of many when it's used with Allah, but him admitting that every other time it's used in the Quran is used in that way or in the negation, it always means one of many or one of many others within a larger category.
The only place in Arabic literature where this word is used in the positive without any further attribution is Surah Al-Ikhlas. That's it. There's nowhere else. Some oversimplify it and say Ahad is not used for anyone other than Allah. That's not clear enough. Ahad is used for other than Allah. But the word Ahad in the positive, without any idafa in it, in that way linguistically is never ever used for anyone other than Allah.
So your school is expressing Ahad means one of.
Okay.
He already listened.
So Nu'man Ali Khan, in that context, talked about Al-Wahid and Ahad. In that point he got it wrong. Can I please explain why? Okay. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ الْوَاحِدُ is grammatically wrong. Saying that, it makes no sense. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ means the same meaning as saying Allah is the one. Why? Because Ahad is an adjective describing Allah's Tawheed.
Let me respond.
Okay, no problem.
Let me respond. So, I am very much disappointed that as someone who is only under 20 discredits a scholar who studied Arabic and knows Arabic very well and identified the word Ahad.
He doesn't get
listen,
sick for it.
listen, sir, why are you cutting me off? Why are you cutting me off? Why are you cutting me off? So, while your scholar expressed the word Ahad as one of and he identified Ahad.
She knows it by heart.
He identified word as Ahad as one of, and I never said.
He says one of them. One of them.
Why are you cutting me?
Okay,
Why
I'm
are
sorry,
you?
he spoke.
So if
he spoke.
If you
can you tell him to be quiet?
Just a moment.
Can you tell him to be
so
quiet?
If you are
Can you tell
sorry,
him to be quiet?
when you say sorry, you don't put your smiling face on. When you say sorry, you don't repeat the same thing again and again, and then use that word sorry again. I'm sorry, I'm gonna punch you again. It doesn't work like that. So now,
you get very, very angry easily.
Surah 112. Ahad means one of according to your scholars. And even there is a hadith expresses that Ahad is one of, which word has been used there. I showed you the dictionary, and then one of is different in Arabic. Why are you cutting me off again?
I'm sorry.
If you are sorry, don't repeat the things again. So, you were patient enough to listen to the... You were patient enough to listen to the scholar. No, because a scholar committed zina, therefore you are discrediting the scholar. I can't do much about it. Word Ahad is also been used in a hadith, and it is one of. Therefore, my question still stands. What is Allah one of? Is Allah one of what? That's very basic question. That's very basic question.
Your time now, bro. Go on.
Okay.
The floor's yours.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Can you please read this? Because
Right. Ahad is a Middle Eastern proverb primarily used by Muslims and Jews in Arabic. Ahad means one.
No, what is your source?
okay, what should we bring? Whatever you want.
No, he's saying the dictionary. He's saying the dictionary. He's saying the dictionary.
And then just
Do you not use Google as well? Do you not use Google as well?
She's acting like she's...
I simply went to your scholar, the one you butchered, the one you told everyone that he committed zina. And also I used Yasir Qadir. And then I can give you more scholars, and then I can give you hadith. It is one.
We've already said we want reputable scholars. We want reputable scholars, not scholars that are dead like this. Right?
What is Allah one of?
You want mic? Because the mic's yours. Is it what? Yeah. Is it ours? Okay.
Okay. So to explain the word Ahad, we can also use the next verse. Allahu Samad.
I want you to first explain the Ahad and then we move to the next verse.
Okay. Ahad is one. Okay. Ahad. Ahad in Arabic but that's the thing, because you don't even understand Arabic. You don't know that words in Arabic could have different meanings in different contexts. So using one context of one word cannot be attributed to another word in its different context. So ahad in one context can be different as ahad in another context. In that context, in Qul huwallahu ahad is not the same as the other surah, as the other verse that you brought. Why? Because you can bring the context. Okay, so ahad can be used in different contexts to describe differently. Like, are you trying to understand what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, so ahad, maybe it can be used as one-off in other contexts. But here, if we take the context of Surah Al-Ikhlas, you brought the other.
Give me an example from the Quran, okay? From the Hadith, where ahad is.
Can we agree that you brought? Can we agree that you brought another verse that says that ahad is one-off? You brought another verse.
Just a moment.
I forgot the verse name, but
I didn't bring. I said there is a hadith. So now you said ahad, change from one context to other context.
Yeah, because this is the Arabic.
Give me a context where ahad is being used and confirmed by scholars as one.
As one.
Do you want to be intentional in the camera? In that case, just come to my side.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So can you please repeat the question? So you said. Can you please bring a sentence where ahad means one and then one off?
According to Muslim scholars are confirming that. Yeah, give me Islamic sources where the word ahad is used as one off and also one. And then also, can you be kind enough and then tell us in what it means in Arabic?
Okay, can you bring different definitions of ahad, please?
So what is your source you are going to go?
The Arabic language.
You are going to dictionary? Is that correct?
Okay, let's go dictionary.
I'm asking what is your plan?
Okay, my plan is to use two different sentences to describe two different situations where ahad can be described as one or one-off. We can both agree that al-wahid is a noun. So using al-wahid with a noun before wouldn't make sense, because using two nouns together wouldn't make sense.
Allah in the verse.
Allah in the verse is the noun.
In the verse, does Allah says wahid or Allah ahad?
Allah, Qul huwallahu ahad.
So Allah doesn't use wahid.
No, Allah doesn't use wahid. Al-wahid.
Yeah, Allah doesn't use that one. So Allah uses ahad. Now, show me the references where ahad is used as one of as well as one.
Okay.
You mean in the
Quran
or what?
No, different definitions of ahad.
Different definitions of ahad. No problem.
Okay, write ahad. Sorry for wasting time.
Sorry, Al-Haram.
Okay.
So wahid is one, ahad is one of. So we are trying to figure out the word ahad is used as one and one of in the different parts of the Islamic teachings.
Okay. So this is a dictionary of
an Arabic dictionary
of
ahad.
Give me a Quranic verse, for example. Ahad is used as one of.
Oh, she wants a verse from the Quran actually saying
from
that
Islam.
From yeah.
Because we heard a Muslim scholar who expressed ahad means is one of.
Scholar, please.
He's a scholar. I am sorry. I'm not sorry actually. He committed zina. He should repent. I am sorry that you are hiding this sin under the carpet.
It's not hiding. It's a sin if you expose another person's sin.
You expose the sin so that light will shine.
We didn't expose it. I told him to not expose it.
You will Lord Jesus Christ is the light of the world.
That's why he died, yes.
Darkness.
He died and somehow he's the light, guys.
Sin.
He's here to guide all of us, but you know, he went and got crucified and he died.
Before I bring the two sentences, can I please explain why in this context?
First let's look at the references so I understand and then you explain it to me.
Here I'll explain the whole context behind why ahad in that verse, because we're talking about Qul huwallahu ahad right now.
Sir,
we're talking about Qul huwallahu ahad.
So you are showing me where ahad is used
in this context.
In different contexts.
No, I'm talking about this context.
One and one. So all I am asking is first let me read it and then I'll give you time to explain. Give me time. I'm not English speaker. If I am reading first time, I want to know what I'm reading.
Okay.
You found it.
So Qul huwallahu ahad. Okay. Can I please just say Allah? He is Allah. Say He is Allah, comma, the one and only. Okay. So let us analyze the sentence. Huwallahu ahad. Okay, so in this sentence, huwa is the subject.
So
Huwa.
where are you reading that from? Which scholar is telling you that, or which
In the
dictionary?
Quran, mate. Why
Any
would you
Arabic
stop?
expert
Any Arabic-
can
So
explain.
I went to Arabic experts
Arabic
as Yasser
experts.
Kadir and Norman Ali, and you
are they-
discredit them already. So you don't tell me like whatever Arabic expert you go.
شو عندنا شو عندنا؟
She told you explain قل هو الله أحد.
No, she wants
No,
another,
she wants another verse
where
with
ahad is used as one off,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
You
asked that question.
made a claim that in the context it has been used differently. So I'm expecting you are going to provide me some evidence.
By the way, guys, Islam is the truth, so please convert. I'm trying to promote my entire ideology, you know. She's getting so angry. Look. Oh no, I'm promoting Islam. Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm so angry. They can't even figure out what is ahad means. I'm so
And some person here thinks she's an Arabic
Oh,
expert,
part
and
of
she's
what?
from Turkey. She
I
can't even
never
speak
said
Arabic. She
I
doesn't
am
understand Arabic as well.
Just a moment.
Go on.
Ibrahim?
Yep.
What's your name, sir?
Ahmed.
Ahmed. Can you tell Ahmed, tell you when I said I'm Arabic expert, or when I said I'm...
You're trying to come
I
and
never said
interpret.
that.
You're
I
trying to
never said
interpret.
that.
You're trying to interpret the Quran.
Okay, I have a
You're
question.
trying to interpret the
Okay,
Quran.
I'll defend him.
You're trying to
Can I
interpret
defend
the
him? Can I defend him on this
You're
case?
trying to interpret the Quran.
Okay. What I interpreted, I brought you Islamic scholars. Give me your reference.
No,
for
no, no,
ahad.
because
Give
you
me your
denied the
reference.
fact that you said you're Arabic expert. No, we're not good. We're gonna stop on the fact.
Give me.
No,
No,
we're
no,
not
no,
gonna-
no, no. You made a claim. We're going to
You
respond
said
to that claim.
You never said that you're Arabic experts,
never
but
said
you
that.
brought grammatical errors in the Quran.
Exactly.
Errors in
Who
Islam.
can bring grammatical errors in the Quran?
Especially for a
unless
person that can't
you
speak
proclaim
Arabic.
to be an Arabic expert.
That's your
That's it.
interpretation. That's your interpretation, and that's false claim. So now, give me ahad is being used as one of and one.
Whose mic is this? Because I'm not trying to hold it. Because he's not speaking.
So Muslim is telling to other Muslims to don't waste your time. It's not word enough. He was patient enough to
Funny
give me the
enough,
context.
ahad in every context is used as only the one. I'll take back my claim. Ahad has never been used to describe one of.
Okay, so you lied.
Huh?
No, no, he's
lied.
No, I take back my
So
claim.
you lied. You
I didn't lie.
You
It's not
lied.
lie.
You lied. You
I didn't
stand
lie.
correctly. So now, let's investigate the verses which ahad is your claim is correct.
Okay.
Point out to me the verse ahad has been used in which verses as one, only one.
Okay. So قل هو الله أحد.
After that, and like you need to provide another verse beside that.
الله الواحد القهار. الله الواحد القهار.
Wait, I'm trying to search out.
Okay.
I don't know if I can find it.
Give me the reference. Huh?
For what?
The Quran is a big book, you know. It's not.
It's not that book. It's book text. You start reading breakfast time. By the evening, you finish it. It's not that big. It's really not that big. No, don't give me question. Give me the back up your
Why
claims.
do I need to follow what you said?
Because you just lied. Because you lied. We are gonna expose that lie.
Well, you lied. You said that in that context, ahad means one of.
It is. It is.
Who are
According
you
to
to
your
say
scholar.
no?
All I did was I am a messenger, don't hate me. I brought the message what your Muslim scholars are telling. Your Muslim scholars identifying ahad as one of. Okay. It's not fun. It's not fun. They were pushing him around, sir.
I have a question.
No, just answer my questions. Don't bring up new questions.
No, it's
Answer
just
the questions.
it's just
You need to back up.
It's not
You need to
something that is
back
worthy
up.
of a discussion.
Ahad it is worthy of discussion. I want to know Allah is what of what. I want to know. I showed you a dictionary. I already showed you a dictionary.
You didn't show a dictionary.
You
what
read
ahad
it.
means one
You
of.
read it, sir. I
didn't.
showed you the dictionary.
She brought a video. She brought a
I
video.
showed you a dictionary. I showed you a dictionary. Now, what is your reference?
I'm not entirely sure.
If we bring a Quran in English,
Exactly.
and it's
We are not discussing. We are not. I want you to find the word ahad is being used, and then show me as it is used as one and one of.
Camel urine पियो है, camel urine पियो, camel urine पिया जाके। मोहम्मद ने तो आख्या camel urine पियो जाओ, दबा जाओ, दो दफा जाओ, camel urine पियो जाओ।
I'll help you. Word ahad is used in Surah 16, verse 76 as one of them. Open Surah 16, verse 76. 76 as one of. Verse ahad is used in Surah 15, verse 65 as one of. Verse ahad is used in Surah 16, verse 58 as one of them. I'm telling you, sir, just check it out. Okay?
16 what?
Which one are you asking? So 1676 as one of them.
Okay.
Keep on scoring.
76. So, verse 6, Surah 16, verse what?
Surah 16, verse 76. Surah 16, verse 58. Surah 15, verse 65. Surah 17, verse 23. Surah 18, verse 19. Verse after verse, word ahad is one of.
One of, yes.
One of what?
أحدهما. It's أحدهما. The word used is أحدهما. أحدهما is not used in قل هو الله أحد. وضرب الله مثلين. وضرب الله مثلا. وضرب الله مثلا رجلين أحدهما. رجلين أحدهما. This is talking about man. So Allah sets forth another parable of two men. أحدهما is not used to describe Allah. It's used to describe two men.
I find it's very funny right now.
It's very funny.
And you should find it very funny now.
Okay,
As the argument is changing.
Let me speak.
As the argument is changing. So I gave you 5 references where the word ahad is used as one of.
You are failed to do that.
One of them.
There's a
one
suffix.
of. Or any of.
أحدهما.
One of them. So now.
Don't
Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
No, I'm telling you, be quiet.
Don't cry like that again. So now,
I want to respond. I want to respond.
According to scholars, since according to dictionary, since according to references, ahad is one of. Now, can you be kind enough and then tell us what is Allah one of what?
No problem. Let's read it in Arabic again. وضرب الله مثلا رجلين أحدهما. This is not saying أحد. أحدهما is not the same thing.
Of your mom. It looks like you need of your mom. It looks like you need of your mom.
Which was?
Surah 16 verse 76. She said,
gentleman's face. This gentleman needs of his mom with the actions he's just showing to people.
Okay.
I want you to tell me and be kind enough. What is Allah one of what?
Okay. First of all, I will read the translation because I don't think she can get it in her head that this is not talking about Allah. Allah sets forth, there's in brackets another parable of two men. One of them dumb, with no power of any sorts. So this is talking about one of them, which is talking about the man who has no power of any sorts. So this is not describing Allah. This is describing the man with no power of any sorts. A wearisome burden is he to his master. Whichever way be directs to him, he brings no good. Is such a man equal with one who commands justice and is on the straight path? Okay.
Why are you trying to film it?
So I just disproved the claim that she said ahad means one of, because here the word used is ahaduhuma. So there is a suffix, isn't it? Suffix huma. So there is a suffix huma which adds of them to ahad. So can you bring? I have a question to Hatun,
Hatun,
can you bring
I'm
another
listening,
verse?
no worries, I'm
Okay,
listening.
can you bring another verse where ahad means one of? Here we just disproved that ahaduhuma is not the same as ahad. قل هو الله أحد. If one of
Ahaduhuma is not the
them,
same.
if ahad was okay, just ask. Okay, I'll speak. If ahaduhuma was used in Surah Al-Ikhlas, that means Allah would be one of them. But the surah says, قل هو الله أحد. I don't want to start going around in circles explaining the same point. I already disproved the claim that ahad means the one. Can you bring another verse where ahad is described as one of? We just disproved that verse. Okay, thank you.
So you made a claim, and your claim simply disagreed with the scholars regarding ahad means, ahad doesn't mean one of. I gave you Quranic verses where the word ahad used as one of.
It was
Oh
not
my
ahad.
God! It's ahaduhuma.
Why
It's
are you cutting me
ahaduhuma.
off?
I'm
Why
not cutting
are
it
you
because
cutting
you're
me
lying.
off?
You're lying.
Why
You're
are you
lying.
cutting me off?
Ahaduhuma. Look.
Why are you cutting me
Ahaduhuma.
off?
I'm actually laughing to death.
Ahaduhuma.
Why are you cutting me off?
Don't cut her off. Don't cut her off. Please speak. Here you go.
Here's the bottom line.
Hold this.
Allah is
Hold this.
one of something.
Hold this.
Allah is one of something. In that one of something, all I am asking is Allah group of prostitute? Is Allah group of fruit? Is Allah group of rock? That's all I am asking.
Okay.
What you hear is...
Can I please respond?
See,
Can I please respond?
he doesn't even allow me to speak. I let him to do his research. He went to check Google. He discredits scholars. He discredits Allah's word. I can't do much about it. All I can say...
Stop making lies about...
Stop making lies about... It's the same thing. Let me just summarize. Let me just summarize very basics. I am intentionally turning this camera around because this gentleman is causing
saying that ahad means one of
causing me stress. Therefore, I'm just turning the camera around.
Okay.
So let me give once again.
Another verse. Can I please have another verse?
Let me give once again the problem of ahad, and then we finish from that. Kul huvallahu ahad, Allah samet, velem yulet, velem yekun, la yekun lahu.
Say that again. Say that again.
One of something.
Say that again, please.
All I am asking is Allah one of your options are here.
Okay.
If you are not happy with the options, pick another option. Your options are: is Allah a group of prostitutes? Is Allah group of fruit? Is Allah group of mountains? Is Allah group of rocks?
Okay, thank you. Can
Four
I please
options.
respond? If ahaduhuma was used after Allah, the verse would say Allah ahaduhuma.
Exactly.
But it never said that. It says ضرب الله مثلا رجلين أحدهما. It's talking about رجلين. It's not saying Allah.
And he's not even engaging the argument I put forward.
It's funny. It's funny.
He's not even engaging
No,
the argument I
just disproved that. Even
Why
the camera
it
showed.
means
If it
one,
says ahad,
and the word is not
ahad
used.
means one of. She
Verse
said.
is not using that. So verse is being used as ahad. All I am asking, what is Allah part of? I think we come to the conclusion. Allah is simply, I'll go with part of rocks. Because Allah is just a being. As a being, remember Allah is what? Allah is not even who. So
can you please
let me make my
bring the verse
case.
where it
Let
says
me
the
make
fruits?
my case.
Can you please
I am
bring the
very much
fruits?
aware that Muslims are having problem with Allah. All I can say is, dear Muslims, turn to Lord Jesus Christ. We don't have any one of something.
For a God that died,
We don't have
a
any.
God that somehow died.
We don't have any confusion about it. Lord Jesus Christ is identified as the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Don't hang out with other junks. Hear that conversation. Bottom line is this.
Can I bring my conclusion after?
Today, Yasir Qadi can be identified as kafir. Normally, might be identified as kafir. And dictionaries might be wrong. Dictionaries might be wrong, but Allah doesn't use the word one in Surah 112 in Arabic. Allah uses the word which is identified as one of. So don't play around those words. Whatever Allah one of, Allah is not going to give you eternal life. Whatever Allah is one of, remember, according to Islam, it is Muhammad gives you eternal life if you give him what is between your legs. All I can say is, run away from Islam, run away from Allah, turn to the Lord Jesus Christ, who loved you enough to give himself for you. Father loved humanity enough to give his one and only son, that one and only son gave his life for us. Turn to him in repentance. His arms are open. He wants you, he loves you, and he wants to share life with you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. We can conclude this debate by saying she lied about the Quran and she lied about the words of Allah. Ahad, we brought the definition of Ahad in that verse, which meant the one. She brought another verse where she said that Ahad means one of, but we concluded that the word was Ahaduhuma, which was one of. That means she lied about the Quran. She even brought another word to say that Ahad means one of, which was Ahaduhuma. Thank you, we can wrap up this video.
Nice one, thank you bro.